Hey guys, so this week's theme on YouTube Sisters is DIY week, so I thought that I would show you a very simple DIY. It is a little photo wall washing line thing. I don't really know what you would call it, but it's really cute and it's a really nice way to display your photos. It might seem pretty self-explanatory, and easy to do, but I thought that it would just be nice to make a video for those of you that maybe want one of these, because I know a lot of people have been doing things like this lately. So the first thing you want to do is look for your pictures. So what I did is I went through my laptop and my phone, and I just looked through on social media sites and my own photos that I had saved, and just chose all my favourites, or just chose ones that I wanted to be on the photo wall. Obviously with things like this, as you take more pictures, you might want to replace some or get rid of some, or maybe swap them around every now and then. I know that I'm going to print out a few more soon and maybe just swap a few of the ones that aren't as good and just keep changing it up so that I'm happy with it. So I have a few photos here just as a little example. Most of the photos are with friends and things like that. So I just have this one here, and this one, and this one, so you can do different shapes and sizes. Initially I was going to try and make them all the same, like all the rectangle ones the same and all the square ones the same, but I just did them roughly different sizes, it doesn't really matter. So what I did was I printed them out on photo paper. We already had some, but you can buy it from supermarkets and things, and I made sure it was set to the highest quality and the right settings and things, and printed them out. I think you should laminate them because it stops them from getting bent and ruined. So then you actually want to create a little washing line. I don't know why I keep calling it that, it just kind of looks like one. So you want to get some little pins or hooks or whatever. My dad got these really weird ones that you put into the wall, but I'm pretty sure you could get away with just using a pin and just pinning it to the wall, if that makes sense. So you want some twine, basically. I think this is meant to be used for gardens. Do you use twine in gardens? I don't know, but you can get twine from places. You might be able to get it from craft stores and things. I actually don't know where this was from because my mum bought it, but yeah, you just want to get this and you can pin it or hook it or whatever onto your wall, as long as you want it to be. Even if you don't fill it up at first, you can fill it up with more photos, but just make it whatever length you want it to be and then put it on your wall wherever you want it, wherever you want to display your pictures. And then you want to get some of these little things. These are miniature pegs. Again, you can probably get these from craft stores and things. So they're basically just really tiny little pegs, and you clip your pictures onto the twine, and that is basically it. That's just how you display them. So it is very, very simple, but also you could do this with fairy lights. If you don't have twine, you could get some thin little fairy lights and peg them on fairy lights. I've seen that before. Or you could somehow wrap fairy lights around the twine. Don't really know how that would work, but yeah, you just want to clip your photos on and you can go to town with this. You can display them however you like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment if you make this. I think it would be really cool for people to just display loads of photos all over the walls, because everything's digital now and it's nice just to sort of look and see photos on your wall. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next week. Bye. Because I think they're nice and relaxing. So whilst that was running, I just thought that